Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about a platform system that I made for my Jeep JK. Now, those of you that have watched this channel for a while, or at least you watched the last video, you'll know that a long time ago I used to be really heavy into the overland thing. So I had a whole drawer system built out in this. I repurposed that drawer system, used the base of that, added another piece to make a platform that is more in line with my off-road dreams. Stay tuned. So as you can tell, I've already done a lot. I've already taken out the rear seat. I've taken out all the carpet from back here. Wow, this is overexposed. Anyway, I've taken out my spare tire. I've taken out all my recovery gear, all the extra fluids and my tools and all that. And I'm just going to let you know, there's one thing that you are going to need if you are going to want to follow this particular recipe, and that is a 60% delete bracket from Goose Gear. Now, it's $100, and yes, that's a little expensive for a bracket, but Goose Gear stuff is really expensive, but it's really high quality. Now, what I did was repurpose the drawer system into my garage right here. You can see it right here. This is my old drawer system. I've now put all of my tools and stuff in it, and I'm using the base from that platform, adding another piece to it with a little bit of support and the factory holes in the JK. So if that interests you, stick around and we'll get to it right now. Guys, so here it is. You can see the kind of the wider portion, ladder portion. That is 3/4 inch white birch. That was the base. And you might be wondering what these things are. This is because I have the factory sub. So I had to very conveniently space those things out to where I could get enough clearance to keep the sub underneath there. Now, here is what I did for support. I did some, drilled some holes in these two pieces, obviously laid out some 1x3, and that's the base. And then a lot of the support is going to be right here, which is going to end up being the passenger side floorboard behind the front passenger seat. And yeah. I'll put all the measurements in the description if you guys are interested in it, but let's go ahead and get this thing mounted in there. Alright guys, this is what we're looking at. So this part is the base from the old drawer system, and there are 4 holes, so right here, and right here, and up here, and here. Those are the factory locations for your tie downs, your little loops and stuff. So all I did was build this extension, have the 60% delete, so I can sleep on this side, carry gear back here, and it just fits really well. It also keeps the weight down. Now, the material, like I said before, this is 3/4 inch birch plywood. But the front section is just regular 30 or 3/4 inch plywood, and it's not really supported in the front. In other words, it's not screwed down in the front. So I just have like a mat underneath it so I don't get a lot of vibration. And to be honest, when I put that 40-inch tire in here, this thing isn't going to go anywhere. It doesn't rattle. It doesn't do any of that. So if you're interested, the bolts that I'm using, the stock ones, they are M6x1. So I got some M6x160s, but to be honest, that barely catches these. So you might want to grab yourself some M6x70 or M6x1x70 millimeters if you're going to do this. Now, there are a whole bunch of ways to do this. This is the way I did it, repurposing something I already had. And like I said, I'll put measurements in the description. But essentially, I just kept it straight and simple all the way back through here. And then I used the jigsaw to kind of cut around those areas and around the cup holder in the front. So let's get back to it. I have a nice, straight, flat platform in the back of here. When I put the 40-inch tire on it, obviously, it's going to be a lot of weight on here. But I can screw down some some straps or whatever to keep that thing from moving around. And then if I decide that I want to bring this Jeep camping, then all I have to do is roll out my sleeping mat, take the tire, put the tire outside underneath the Jeep or something like that, and I've got a good solid sleeping platform for the Jeep. And keeps the weight down and all that. If you guys are curious about it, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to tell you. All right, so before I close out this video, I will put the I'll put the sleeping platform in, or not platform, but the mat in, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's pretty trick setup. So yeah, let's get to that. Here it is. Here's my sleeping mat. I haven't like inflated this. It is a memory foam style mat that is awesome. It's not going to puncture or anything like that. I do have some little adjustments that I need to make. Obviously, this one's a little bit wider than my last one, but it gives me plenty of room, have a good night's sleep when I'm on the trail, and still take my non-overlanding rig. So that's it, guys. I hope you're living life adventurously, and until next time, I will see you on the trail.